What's that mean?
It's Elvish. It's Elvish for hope you're doing well. How's your day going?
No, my day's fucked up.
It's a good question, this, I think. I mean, I'm just seeing that there's a lot of words to the question. That's why I'm judging it. That's how I'm judging it. It's like, I think it's good because it's big. Trans breaks because we build the foundations of successful trans lives. Oh, Lucy. My goodness. Where did that come from? Holy crap. Can someone write that down, please? Someone write that down immediately. Or clip this, because I want to... Can someone just do a clip of this? Lucy, very smart Lucy, says the channel is called Trans Breaks because we... Yeah, okay. I'm just kind of filling myself up. It's not the first time on stream. Is that a fairly new Matrix game? I didn't know that existed, actually. Right, I love these pieces. I love them. I'm putting them on. It's almost 20 years old. Right, there you go. That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense to me now. Yeah, like a new Matrix game? What? Why? PS2? Okay, you know, I might have played that one. Lego is like a smaller Mega Block. Right, someone's going to get Mega Blocked in a minute. That was a good one. It says, how about using the boards you have under the window? What? What? We're all in space, mate. We're all in space. Oh no. An astronaut is someone who poops outside of the atmosphere. Look, you don't know what I've done. I've given up. I can't be bothered. I'm just gonna chat to you all for a bit. This Lego's stupid. I hate it. How you doing? I hope you're having a really great start to your day. In New York. In New York. Oh God, my voice is going. I can't sing. That was awful. Don't make a clip of that, for fuck's sake. Oh, no, you're going to do it now. Meja, I've been driving across Norway my whole life, says Edel. Driving back and forth between Bergen and Oslo and Skien up to Bodø and to Tromsø in recent years and pretty much everywhere in between. I've seen the stuff. Like the first part of that sentence is a winner, and then whatever you add on to the end is like, it's fine. I mean, it's going to work. It doesn't matter because you've got Transco with good... Hello, everybody. This is Trans Breaks on a Wednesday afternoon, late afternoon. And my name is Meja. How are you all doing today? How's your Wednesdays going? I've had a reasonably good Wednesday, fairly productive. Although I didn't finish the thing that I was trying to finish. Too many interruptions and then I had to make dinner and couldn't do it. But that is life as an adult, which, you know, I'm not really a fan of, honestly. What's happening with the music? Music's going well. Hello, Aurelia. You're going to be dipping in and out, huh? Ooh. Doing a few more clean-up tasks in prep for moving, so we'll be dipping in and out for the first bit today. But you can still hear me. Well, that's good. Hello, Melody. Melody says hello and hopes that I am well today. I am well today. Cheers, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We've made it through the hump. We are officially over the hump. Only two little short, tiny little days to go. I got proper coffee. Check it out, proper coffee with foamy bits and everything. Nom nom. Decaf, because otherwise I will stay awake all night. I have to switch to decaf. It's really important. So basically after like 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I just make the switch. Otherwise, I get into real trouble. I just sit there or lie there in bed, not sleeping, and it's very frustrating actually. Whoops! I just hit OBS. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to hide something else. Where are you, OBS? There you are. The Tasmanian Devil's here. It's been a little while. How are you doing, Tasmanian Devil? Very tired, huh? Have you not been Have you been drinking coffees too much? I don't know. That's what happens to me, but that's probably not your issue. Anyway, it's nice to see you again. Hello, Ariel. How you doing? We had a fun old conversation on our Discord today. It made me quite peckish, actually. I was kind of hungry after we had that conversation. I was like, yeah, I could really go for a pork casserole right now. So, that's maybe what Well, I didn't in the end. I made fish burgers. Fish burgers. I don't know, my kids like it. I'm very ambivalent about it, honestly. There's the dog barking, actually. Oh, I forgot to put my earrings on. Just noticed them on the table now. Let me do that. Yep. That's Deckard. He's well odd, Deckard. A long pig? What the fuck's a long... Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to know what a long pig is. Don't tell me. I think I might be able to guess. Okay, that's annoying. This is just putting out the plates with it. I know, lovely to see you. Foot surgery for the 4th time. That's too many times, if you ask me. I mean, I'm sure you're aware of that. That's too many feet surgeries. Wait, how many feet have you got? Because if you've got if you're like a spider, and I don't. Maybe you're not a spider though. I don't think you are. I think you're a human person. Hello, Melody. No, I've already said hello. Sorry, you just. Oh, are you here? I'm gonna build the cool glasses, the cool pixel sunglasses things. You know what I mean? Hey, Tasmanian Devil, let's go try it again. Currently on an 18-month streak. Now that is pretty good going. Thank you so much, Taz. That's really amazingly cool. Tasmanian Devil's my new best friend. You don't have enough feet. Oh, no one does. I think I'm on my last legs. Hello, Wildcard. Waving to the card and to the sloth dude as well. Hello. I mean, it would be kind of cool to have a typing spider on chat, though. I think a spider would be able to type pretty quick, as would an octopus. In fact, I suspect if you put an octopus next to a spider and, you know, organise some kind of type-off, like a typing competition, you know, how many words per minute can each one do, who can win, I think you'll find the octopus wipes the floor with the spider. That's just my gut feeling. But it's right. But it's also correct. Yeah, I know what you mean by the glasses. You know the ones, yeah? It's the meme. It's the old meme. It's an older meme, sir, but it checks out. And it, you know, it's like they have a video and then it pauses and then the glasses come down and they have a cigar and stuff and it's like, and they play some kind of musical number from a, you know, show tunes. No, it's probably not a show tune. I don't know what it is. So it's that. Let's see if we can get one up. Let's see if I can get a good example, because I need reference. I can't just make it blind. That would be madness. That would be pure madness. So pixel sunglasses. And there we go. It's those, right? It's those. Everyone knows what those are. It's those. Simple. Easy peasy. Now, you can buy some. Oh yeah, no, hold on. Thug Life. There you go. Thug Life. That's the thing. It's Thug Life. Thug Life sunglasses. Thug Life pixel sunglasses. I think that's the full title of these items. And yeah, you can buy them, but you can't buy them. You can obviously buy them from Temu. Obviously. Oh, 6 krona. That's like 50p. You can buy them for 6 krona off Temu, because of course you can. Because why wouldn't you be able to do that? She's a beautiful creature. So this is our model. It's very similar actually to me. Very similar indeed. She could be my twin, really. And she's wearing a pair. She's wearing a beautiful pair. I'm gonna basically make some of them. But I'm making them out of Lego. She's not wearing them out of Lego. She's just wearing them out of, like, I don't know, 60p glasses. That's not 50p glasses. They're not gonna be good quality. I can tell you right now. Mine are going to be highest quality because they're going to be made out of Lego. So it's the highest quality you can get almost. Okay. Thank you again, Tasmanian Devil. Thank you. Sloth Dude says I'd actually bet on the spider. What? Blasphemy? No, I mean, look, don't get me wrong. Spiders are pretty dexterous little creatures. But I think when it comes down to it, I think an octopus is the way to go. Because they've got like, they've got an entirely different nervous system just for the tentacles, right? It's almost like a second brain. It's like they don't even need to think about it. They just say, they always talk to your tentacle and say, hey, can you do that? I don't know what you're doing, just do it. And then the tentacle twin, you know, that controls the tentacles, part of the body, it's like a, you know, 2 brains. It does it for them. It's incredible. I think. I don't know. Something like that. Maybe I didn't explain it very well. Look, I'm not an octopus expert, but I'm just telling you that the octopus would win. That's just the sitch. I think we do need a poll. I think we're going to need a poll. Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, I've seen that one. It's good, that one. He opens that hands out and it goes, and then it all spreads out and it's like super typer. Honestly, it's stupid as well, though. Right? It's also stupid because it's very mechanical. It's like a really slow interface. It's like, you know, it's like a you know, a bottleneck. You know, it's like a bottleneck. Using a keyboard and then just sprouting extra fingers to type faster. What a silly way to go. All you should do is you should just plug yourself in. Like, you know, bypass the keyboard, bypass your fingers completely, plug yourself in and just, you know, use your brain to type. That's the fastest thing you can do. Use your brain to type. I don't know how that works, but that's what you need to do. Wildcard. I meant to look if there are one by 2 bricks in both transparent and transparent breakdown. Blah blah. Blah blah. Why? For the glasses? Yeah. So I'm not sure I'm going to get these glasses transparent, quite honestly. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. That's going to be... Like, I'd like to, don't get me wrong, but I'm just not entirely sure it's possible. Maybe a little bit, maybe a little hole that I say you just about see. I think you're basically going to be looking over the top. I'm probably just going to try it in black, so, you know, like in just opaque black first. You know, like, yeah, no, I would like to, but I don't know if I can. So I'm going to try it in opaque black first, and then if that doesn't work, like if I really can't see through them, I will make a few modifications so that they're going to be transparent maybe. But I'm excited. I mean, shouldn't be that difficult. I mean, oh, I said that, one idiot. It's going to be really hard, this, isn't it? It's going to be a real pain in the ass. We'll see. Octopuses, or octopi even, don't have proprioception. They don't know where their arms are. They just don't know. They don't even need to know. They don't care. Almost done with. That makes them faster typers, not slower. Almost done with my stuff now, for now. There's no more like, I don't even know where most of my limbs are right now. Almost done with my stuff for now, says already. There's no more properly hot water. Lukewarm water ain't good enough for cleaning. It's not. Why have you not got hot water, babe? They're just turning everything off and you're still in there. It's, you know, you're going to withdraw oxygen in a minute. You're not out there yet. We're talking about typing spiders and octopi. I don't think that amount of detail will be relevant. No, I can understand why you might think it's relevant, but I'm not sure it's Those arms quite literally have minds of their own. Yeah, so it might be a faster typer, but it might also type more nonsense. Not that either of them are going to be writing Shakespeare. You know, we're talking about spider and octopus here. Like, you're going to get Daily Mail quality articles at best. Why is she trying to copy me? Exactly, why are you trying to copy me, babe? Because I'm cool. It's because I'm cool. It's obvious, right? I think we come to the bottom of that mystery. The tentacles having their own brains is precisely why I don't think they'd be great typists. It'd be like having a typing pool and you're dictating to your typewriter secretaries in each tentacle. I honestly think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. But what you need to do, I'm just wondering if you need to give them a keyboard each, right? Give them a keyboard each. Here we go. Give them a keyboard each. It's a bit like a graphics card, right? It's going to be a parallel processor. You know, so you've got eight tentacles. So you give them 8 keyboards. You split up the sentence into, into chunks of 8. Each one does a word. Like, managing that might be tricky, but I think that's probably the way to go. I don't know. This is too complicated now. I don't like it anymore. It's too complicated. I think we're overthinking this. Octopuses win. It's basically your competition of serial versus parallel. Parallel wins. Well, yeah. The ideal interfacing in that society would almost be just plugging in. It's just plugging in. It's definitely plugging in. Octopuses are obviously a lot smarter than spiders, but the spiders would have better limb coordination. I would like the hands for a poll. Can we get that poll up? I really want to see a poll. Octopuses versus spiders. Who would you want as a secretary? Who do you think who do you think's got the highest word count per minute? I would like the hands for repair work, though. Being able to sneak fingers into wherever without having to dismantle anything would be superb. You want some octopus's hands? Do you want some octopus's hands in your octopus's garden? As for Ghost in the Shell, the splitting fingers are an effective firewall against getting hacked, though. If you plug your brain into the machine, you're more vulnerable. Yeah, alright, fair enough, but I don't know. As long as because the thing is though, it should literally just be it's one-way communication, really, isn't it? It's just you're just writing. You're not reading. You shouldn't really be reading, you should just be writing. So it shouldn't be that difficult to set up an effective firewall. We've been doing it for quite a while. Right, better secretary. Who's your better secretary? Is it spiders or octopuses? We asked the big questions on this stream. The big questions. This is one of them. And I mean, you know my vote. But this is interesting. We've got, there you go. Yeah, this is very interesting. I like the fact that people are thinking about this, because it's important to think about these kinds of things. Instead of, thinking about how mundane our lives are. Well, not mine. Mine's extremely exciting at all times. Keyboard, Wildcard says, even with multiple fingers, is still air-gapped. Plugging directly into the computer leaves your brain susceptible to viruses, viri and octopi, and we all know gapped is great. I don't know. Why don't you just create a virtual machine inside your own brain and tell it what you want to type? If it gets infected with a virus, you just delete it. It'd be annoying, but it basically would mean there's no point trying to infect you. I mean, what are we talking about again? This is silly. What are we even talking about? You're talking about bloody trying to protect from computer viruses. when you're trying to just type. Who's the fastest typer? It's octopuses. Yes! I fucking knew it was. I told you. I told you it was octopuses. I told you. Anyway, it's official. But spiders, well done. Good game. You gave it your best. Edil, isn't that kind of the whole point though? i.e. Ghost can actually just plug herself in. Literally. Yeah, no, that's exactly the point. Like, you know, that's sort of the point of it's like it's one of the points of the film. Why is our model copying your idea of the glasses? Hope this gives you a giggle. Our model? No, she's not copying my idea. These aren't Lego glasses. These are just Temu 60 krona glasses, like 50p glasses. 50-cent glasses, you know. Hello to John O'Neill. How you doing? Ariel, actually, you know, John O'Neill was getting down in the trenches the other day. Oh, shit. Sorry, there's just a young man with his top off walking down the street. Oh, young man. So what was I saying? Yes, John was getting down and dirty in the trenches with me, and the whole transphobia. One of the transphobes was being nasty, and John, like a knight in shining armor, got his ass kicked by a transphobe. I appreciate it, but honestly, there's no point. There's no point trying to argue with them as if you're actually having a discussion, as if you're actually. It's like, I hear what you say, but I would like to disagree because this, and this is like. There's no point because they're not arguing in that style. They're just trying to. It's just a game to them, and they're just, you know, they're not arguing in good faith. They'll run rings around you if you try and do that. There's no point. You know, jumping in a mud pit with a pig because the pig likes it and you'll just end up dirty. Something like that. Actually, I think Daily Mail already have solved this and found out who types best, spiders or octopi. Did you see Helvetica's selfie on B-Sky? I need that dress. No, I did not. If you want to send us a link, you are welcome to do that. Thanks for the poll already. Edel, I mean, even if I thought spiders would be best, I would still vote octopuses because I really don't like spiders. But that's not a good reason. You gotta be fair. Even it doesn't have to like spiders. You still got to be able to accept who's going to be the fastest typer. Oh, we have to do the poll again now, just in case people didn't vote for spiders because they don't like spiders. Like, oh no, that's not the point of the poll. Meja has an extremely exciting life with fish burgers and, well, fish burgers. Yeah, and other things as well. Got the bus today into town, the bus back again, and I went to my last therapy session in town. See, that's pretty exciting. Told her all about my new life that I'm hoping to start in Oslo. And she was like, oh, yeah, okay. Bitch. Actually, spiders might be the... Stupid chat. Might be the best because they are already on the web. Yeah. Clearly, the signal speed is too slow though, or they'd have won. Signal speed. Signal speed. What? Was it love at first sight or should I walk past again? Was that you? I didn't know you were built like that. Fuck. Transphobia needs to be treated like a contagious virus. Explain to others why they're bad, but don't try to change them. That's a lost cause. This is sort of, yeah, I think that. John, yeah, I just blocked that guy after he unironically wrote, "Did I give you permission to address me?" I mean, he was completely boink. He was a Trump-supporting, gun-toting, absolute nonsense person, right? if that was even him, you know, because it's oftentimes people just pretending to be other people, you know. I saw a fantastic tweet early this morning actually, and it was directed at someone else, and he was like arguing as a transphobe. He was arguing with someone, and he said, "Anyway, I think that proved my point. Anyway, my mum has finished dinner, and my meatloaf is ready. I bid you farewell." And it's like, wow. He's like, you're arguing with a 12-year-old kid who lives with his mum and dad, and his mum's made meatloaf, and it's ready now, and he can't argue on the internet anymore. It's like, why are we doing this? What's the point? This is beneath us, people. Trans women, please, and trans men as well, and anyone who's in these minorities who are constantly, you know, like, we need better opponents, honestly. So this is the dress from Helvetica. I don't know if I even follow her, quite honestly. But it's quite a nice dress. Yep, cool. Black. Hello, 1000. Hey, I'm here, but migraines wiped me out. Oh, not left bed, and hurts to look at the phone. So basically, got you on like a radio. That's cool. I hope my voice isn't too painful for you. I'll try to modulate it in a pleasing way. She looks good, doesn't she? Yeah, she looks good there. Everyone click on the link if you like. It's Helvetico. Wearing a black dress. Errol, I want to confirm that I don't like spiders, but I voted octopus because obviously. Okay, good. It does suck, doesn't it? It sucks. Migraines, I don't get them, but I know that they are sucky. I do get headaches. I don't like those either. Really, wait. Transphobic barges into other people's conversations, then gets offended when others address them. That's hilarious. No, they're all hilarious, aren't they? Unbelievable. I was looking at another guy. So he said, "You're a man." Right, so very standard one-line response that I get a lot. Just out of nowhere, not really relevant to anything in my tweet. Just, "You're a man." And so I was like, okay, let's have a quick look at his replies. And I was just looking at all these replies. He's just, every single thing he says, he's just typing the same thing over and over again. You're a man, 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 you're a man. Into like hundreds of transfer. Like he's averaging like one every 5 minutes, I would say. You know, over every day, over every week, just back for months. That's his job. And I find that incredibly funny. Honestly, I find that incredibly funny. That's just like, you know, you may feel that you've got a kind of a sad, lonely existence, that you may be not realizing your full potential. Like a lot of people feel this way. But trust me, you are not even close to this level of sadness that you would spend every moment of your day, every day, on Twitter, typing "you're a man" into hundreds and hundreds of different and men. So he does it to men as well, and he says "you're a woman," you know, just to mix it up a bit. And it's incredible. It's just incredible. Laura Skywalker's here. Hello. We're just having a little bit of a rant at silly transphobes because they're so very silly. Such very silly people. And I'm going to get started on these glasses. I'm going to make these glasses. Hey, Still's show is now following me. Thank you, Still. We're gonna hit our goal soon. I'm not sure why our goal's not 900. Why did we set it to 898? I don't know, but that's what it is. Doesn't matter. I'm looking at the glasses. Oh, thank you for the redeem.
Water!
Swig at the water. That'll help. That'll help me figure out the glasses. It wasn't even about trans people, was it? It was about intersex people. And then he made it into trans people. He suddenly said, and I don't like trans people. It's like, okay, this is what you think about all the time, isn't it? This is what they want you to think about. And then you're not thinking about all the things that actually matter. Right. I'm just gonna give it another. I'm just gonna give it a go. I'm just gonna start off, and I don't think it's. I'm a bit worried it's just not gonna work, basically. But we're gonna find out soon enough. I want to keep it 2 plates thin, if I can, at the front, and I'm gonna have it studs facing forwards, tiled, of course. Of course, you don't want a studdy face. You don't want a studdy face. I want people to study my face, but I don't want to have a studdy face. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Shit. Right, let's go for these. I'll make 1 lens first, obviously. I'm not going to make 2 lenses at the same time. That would be silly. And then I'll see what I got. Wait. Oh, no. Come on. Alright, I need to take these off to reach my plates. So this is going to be the height, I think. That's the height, and I think that's probably okay. I think so. We'll see. It'd be great if this worked. I mean, just like everything, I always do it in passes. So I do a pass, I do like a rough pass maybe, and then I'll be like, yeah, now I need to do it again because it's not quite working. Do I have a black? I do. Oh, fantastic. Super. Now I might as well take this black one out as well. 2x6 tile. Really good piece, actually. And then probably what I should do is a 1x6, I guess. Right, actually, change of plan. We'll put the 2x6 in the middle. Yeah, that's better. And then maybe, yeah, no, I think that's right. Yep. And then we'll put the 6 at the top. Good. Okay, I just remembered that it's got highlights. I literally just remembered that, so this is not gonna work. Dumbass. What a dumbass. That's a shame. I really like that piece, but I can't use it. Oh man. Goodbye. How silly. How silly that I just completely blanked that out. It's all about looking. You gotta look. You gotta use your observational skills. And I forgot to. And I remembered it again now. I remembered to do it again now. So this is what we got so far. This is the it's a humble start. But most starts are. It's lofty. Their lives must be so empty for them to feel that it is a good use of their time. Yeah, they've literally got nothing better to do. That's the best thing that they can do with their lives right now, and I think that's extremely sad and also hysterical. Oh, that one. Intersex erasure pisses me off. It does, doesn't it? It pisses you off, that one. Like, out of all the things the transphobes do, I mean, there's lots to get pissed off. That's just one more, I think. It's just one more, because like they do an awful lot of other terrible things as well. Studio Errol, I'll go lurk mode. As always, I have to do a package run, so a little later, you beautiful people, and storage if he shows up. Oh, really, I can't believe there was a time I thought Richard Dawkins had any value to society. Shame. Same for Stephen Fry. I know. What a shame. Richard Dawkins completely lost the plot. Absolutely lost the plot. Yeah. Gender's binary, except for these bunch of exceptions that prove it's not. But apart from those, it's binary. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Still SEO, still girls lesser known. Cuisine. Can we speak English, please, in the chat, please? Thank you, please. John says, I am just myself learning about intersex people. Did not know much at all until I came across somebody on YouTube who does videos to educate folk. That's cool. What was I going to say? And actually, if nothing else, Richard Dawkins' stupid Two Towers post is maybe kind of making people actually, look at the real numbers and look at the, have a natural look at, what it even means to be intersex. There was a good, there's been some good tweet threads recently explaining it in much more detail. Some really interesting stuff. Some stuff that even I kind of knew it, but obviously I knew it, but also, it's clarified a few things for me. Yes, welcome to the community still. 898 because it's part of old chat line number. Yes, it is. Oh, 898. Thank you, 1000. I'd forgotten that's why we did that, but that is why we did that. Alright, yeah, I used to talk to a few, lost contact though. For no real reason, other than platform of communication is now a toxic cesspit managed by a 6-year-old and a 50-year-old's body. Are you talking about Elon Musk? He's 52. John, that is too bad. Always a shame to lose contact to folks who are actually decent. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that our social lives and opportunities are going to be improved in Oslo. Really, that's going to be, everything's going to be better in Oslo. Maybe, probably not. We'll see. Right, I've had an idea. But you're not gonna like it. No, I don't like it, and I don't like it, so I'm not gonna do it. No, so forget that idea. It was a very short-lived idea. It might have been good, but I'm not sure. I'm now gonna do the pixely highlights, because this is an important component. There's one set. There's actually 2 rows, annoyingly. How annoying. Oh, that's a badly coloured one. So let's put that one on. Okay. So it's gonna be it's like it fills the entire thing. Uh-oh. It fills the entire thing. How annoying. Lego's too big. It's too big, Lego, sometimes. Like, I could totally do this. I could do this if it was just 2. Instead of 3 of them in a row, I could, like a diagonal row. I could do it in just 2. Then that would be easier, but I think it would also be a bit rubbish. Like, that is the right. If anything, that's too big. If anything, it's still too big. Is the thing. Okay. I don't know. Let me have a little think. Yeah, you're talking about muskrat. I know. I'll build some emoji. Maybe try to finish it today so I have time to take it apart again. Good plan. That's a good idea. You must be close, yeah? Right, that's my good coffee finished. So let me think. I'm going to switch on the build cam so you can kind of see what I'm thinking about. Because at the moment I'm keeping it to myself a little bit too much. Okay, that's good. Cool. So that's the sitch. That's the situation. But I'm not happy with it. Turn on again, please. Where the fuck's it gone? It's updating Chrome. Awesome timing. I'm actually using that. Thank you. She's been taking her time, hasn't she? She's been stretching it out, making it last. Making the most of it. So, I could do this in a different way, but I just don't know if that's gonna work, honestly. What I feel I need to do at this point is actually just make another one so I can see how it looks and feels on my eyes. Because if it's gonna be too big, it's gonna be no good, you know. So let's see if I can. Let's just make the other side in a rough, ready way. You can see what it is there. You can definitely see what it is. What I'm going for. Okay, now a bunch of white 1x1 tiles. Need 6 of these per lens. There we go. Already says I had a break the past couple of weeks because I was travelling and then got sick and didn't want to sneeze all over it. Nah, you never want to sneeze all over your Lego, it's terrible. I've been feeling a little sniffly recently. Hello, Storage. Storage says, I don't think these are going to be very practical. Well, no one asked you what you thought. They're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be like, there's a, you know, this is all about style over substance, honestly. Which is not normally how I roll, but today that's how I'm rolling. That's definitely how I'm rolling today. You can see what they are, can't you? Let's connect them up. They're not going to be very strong, actually. Oh shit, that's really going to be very unstrong indeed. Unstrong? Yes, that's the word. Ooh, how do I even connect it? Well, I don't know is the answer. I don't know. It's not going to be any use if it's not strong enough. They just fall off. It's no use to anyone. But what I could do is I could use these. I could use these underneath. And these are actually a half plate high. I think I have to, honestly. But I think that will be good. It'll make it more comfortable to wear. Okay, fine. I can't see anything. Is it good? No, there you go. That sort of works, huh? Does it? I don't know. Does it work? Yes. We have a wow, looks great. Thank you. If I wear it like that, I can't see anything. It's, you know, it's just Lego over my eyes. Of course I can't see anything. But it does work, doesn't it? I think it does work. It's not exact, but it works. You know exactly what it is, right? I've made memes. I've made a meme. Cool. Okay. I mean, that's not a bad first pass. It's not brilliant, but it's not bad. I need to do the you know, what are those called? I don't know much about the anatomy of glasses. But it's the ear hooks. Is that the technical term? The ear hooks? I don't think it is. They really need to bring back the larger trans plates for projects like this. Yeah, the larger trans plates would be good, actually. You used to get like big yellow transparent plates, didn't you, in the old classic space sets. I don't know if I've got any, but some dark 4x4 plates, dark trans. That would be quite useful right now. Are they called temples? They're called temples? I didn't know that. I didn't know what's that. Did I miss any chat? I feel like I might have been. No, I don't think I did actually. Good. Since the blocks aren't see-through, it might actually stop the sun going in your eyes, and they look amazing. No, it will definitely work as sunglass, like, you know, you won't. Yeah. If the only aim is to stop yourself from getting, like, blinded by the sun, it'll work. But if you also don't want to get blinded by everything else, then they don't work. Let's see if I can go make the temples or arms now. Temples or arms? Yeah, I also looked it up and can confirm the temple. Alright then, that's what they're called. I had no idea. How am I going to build this? Again, no idea. Like, this would be a lot easier if... Oh, hold on. I think I've gone a bit too... It's a bit too wide. Yeah, it's a little bit too wide, actually. So I need to reduce the width there. There we go. And yeah, I think, so I was thinking maybe just, oh, hold on. Yeah, man. It's these. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Straightforward. And I got some 2x1 with a hook. Still a little concerned these are going to be too wide, but we'll see. And then we'll go for a 1x8 in black. So, I'm making the classic mistake of building on both sides right now. I don't know. I guess I kind of do need to though. Right, how am I going to do the angle? Shit. Yeah, I really don't know. I've had an idea. It's a little wind tunnel thing. Yeah, no, I think what I'm just going to do is it's not going to be exactly the same again. It's going to use... Oh, shit. I don't know if I got them. In black. I need 1x4s in black. I don't have them. No, for 1x4. 4x4s. I needed those, you know? That's what I was thinking. Oh, it's a shame I don't have those. Oh, do I not have... Ow, ow! Probably one of the most important skills in modern society, how to Google food. It's useful, isn't it? It's a very useful skill to have. Another very, very useful skill is trying to figure out how to build things in Lego. I find. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my hair back so it's easier. This is going to be one of those rare streams where I put my hair back. That's also a pretty significant skill. It is where I come from. Okay, well, what about that? Okay. What about this? And we were talking about these pieces recently. Can't remember who was saying it now, but these are pretty good pieces. If they are 4x4s with a circular cutout. I think someone mentioned that they would like to see 2x2s with a circular cutout. And I didn't disagree. So that's too short, obviously. That's too short. But I quite like, yeah, I quite like the idea here. I think there's something, there's possibly something here. I'm going to need to take off my earbuds as well. So this is going to hook under my ear. Yeah, I think it's going to work. I don't know. I've got this crazy idea that this is actually going to work. Let's see. If I touch that there and then try that. Is that enough? Don't know. Nearly. I think maybe just one. I think one more stud. I think I just need one more stud on that. So let's. Well, I can just bring this back by one. Okay, and I'm going to build the other side as well now. Here we go. It's pretty cool, huh? I think that's pretty cool. It's gotta come down like this. It's gotta go. It actually just works. I can't believe it works. That is so cool. I'm done. Finished. Alright, goodbye everyone. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I look like a total twat. That was sort of the point though, honestly. I think that was that was sort of the point. Thank you.
Clever girl.
Why are you so loose and annoying today? Stop it. Oh, and the thing fell off. Right, I think I need to do another pass. I need to do a little bit of another pass. So there's a couple of things I'd like to do here. I don't know if I can, but there's a couple of things I'd like to see if I can do. One of those is make it so I can see out them. I'd really like to be able to see out them. Another thing is that maybe like a bit of strength, because they're a little flimsy. Possibly even more flimsy than the Temu ones. But they are Lego. But once I've done that, I think we're good. Right, I'm going to replace these. I'm going to replace these on the side firstly. That's the first job. So instead of 6, I'm going to go for the 10. Good. Oh yeah, and then I can actually put 2 in the middle there. Oh, hold on. I need... Okay, that actually means I just need another 8. No. What? These are all 12s. Come on, I need a 10. Oh, bloody hell, I don't have a 10. Oh, that's because 10s go here. No. Yeah, these 10s go there. That was misfiled. That's silly. So, what have I done? Like that. Okay. That's better. One I never mastered, says Lofted. Keep at it, you'll figure it out. You'll get there. Practice makes perfect. Melody says, I've been thinking of starting to buy some Lego sets again. What size set is a good starting point? Oh, so, chat. This is your moment to shine. Yeah? Help Melody pick a Lego set. What should we recommend Melody buy? I think we usually go for Speed Champions, don't we, guys? We usually recommend Speed Champions because they're so bloody good. Has anyone got any suggestions for Melody? Laura says, can you take pictures to show how you made them? I'd love to rebuild them and give you credit. They honestly look so cool. Yeah, I'll probably do that actually. I'll probably either just take some photographs and put it in the Discord. I'll probably do that. You might be able to work it out from the photographs. And if not, then I might just make them digitally really quick and just build instructions for it. I can do that on the stream as well. You can follow along. That could be quite nice to do. Could be quite fun. Do. Okay. I'm also very much thinking that I should make the nose area a bit nicer because it's not very comfortable on the nose. You know, it doesn't really fit very well, and I kind of feel like I should make something for that, like a nose ridge. There is a, you know, they aren't using it. So I'm just wondering if I could use a. Oh no, I know what I could use. Ooh. Oh, that's a good idea. Hold on. So I could use some inverted slopes. I feel that could work. Wow, hey. Ooh, yeah. Like that. Look the other way, no, the other way obviously, so like that. Yeah, hold on. Let's just see if this works. So it's like this. Yeah, I don't want them inverted. There we go. Like so. What? I put it the wrong way around. Oops. Yeah, and it definitely needs a bit more strength. It's not very strong. Just like this. Like this. Oh, affect it. There, like this. Oh, there you go. Like this. Is that more comfortable? Not really. No, that's worse. Made some little you know, things so you can hook your nose on. I don't know actually. I don't know. Maybe it's not worse. Maybe it's not worse. Maybe it's fine. It's really cool. I do like what I've built. I do like it though. I'm just going to wear these every stream now. No, but it's really annoying because I can't see down. I've got to make them transparent. This is the priority now. I've got to make them transparent. It's doing my head in. Okay. Okay. And this is actually going to be a little bit tricky. It's going to be a little trickier to do this. But still very possible. Still very possible. Water! Sloth Dude, what are you interested in? Stuff like City or Friends has a full range of sizes from tiny ones to big ones. The more adult-oriented stuff tends to be bigger and more expensive. It tends to be bigger, but also if you want something that's very compact and a very interesting building experience, as we've said, Speed Champions, the little cars, various cars you can get, they're so good. Have I got any to hand? No, they're all there and I can't be bothered again. They're on the top shelf. No, you probably can't even see them properly on the camera. But Speed Champions. Hello, CSS. Did you dye your hair? I did. I dyed my hair. I did my roots, but I also dyed my hair, so it's got a bit of red in it. It's quite subtle, actually. It is subtle, but it's definitely there. Next time I do it, I might do some proper highlights, like more colourful red highlights in it. I feel like I could do that now, and I feel like it would be good. I need to find a good hairdresser in Oslo now. You know, not too expensive. The Creator 3-in-1 sets are probably a pretty good bet. Yeah, good idea, good idea. And you can get a range. You can get little flowers as well. You know, you can get those little flowers like the sunflowers and things like that. That might be a good thing to buy and try out. Because those are kind of small. But it depends on how confident you are about building Lego. But yeah, no, you should totally join our Discord, and you know, we can help you. We can help you more if you like. A lot of people are very interested in building Lego in my Discord, including me. Speed Champions are good, building in small package, but somewhat dependent on whether you like cars or not. True, not everyone likes cars, and also, you know, they're not, I wouldn't say the beginner sets either. Cool. Happy to have you on board, Laura. Welcome to our Discord. Melody says, thank you to the people who gave me suggestions. Oh, and Maya, I'm going to watch Rogue One on Friday. Oh, Rogue One is such a good film. Have you not seen it before? Is this going to be your first time? Was it you who were asking about the order of Star Wars? And so, did we? Yeah, like Rogue One was an option of starting with Rogue One, wasn't it? I think it's a pretty good option still. Dom's Charger from the Fast and Furious is probably my favourite Speed Champions. How many Speed Champions you got, Aurelia? She suggests you could also get like one Speed Champions car, then get a Saturn V rocket after that. That's what I did. Yeah, Aurelia went straight to the top. She went straight to the moon, in fact. Yes, I was, and that's where I'm going to start. Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy it. That's not very strong, and I don't like that. It's adjustable, which is kind of cool. I actually made sort of adjustable ones. You can't see them on camera, but they are adjustable. Anyway, right, yes, okay, stop farting around, man. We're going to build the transparent... We're going to try and build the transparent centers so I can actually see out of them. Bollocks, I don't have very much transparent black. I'm really low on transparent black, but I got lots of transparent clear, so that's what we're going to have to go with, isn't it? That's a shame. Actually, though, but hold on, hey Dorian, how you doing? I'm just going to have a look, because I might have some transparent bigger plates from back in the day. Also, I got this to build, this beautiful bunny rabbit. Maybe I'll build that next. Okay, transparent plates. Transparent plates. Okay, I've got these ones. Oh, that's where that is. Okay. Ah. Okay. That's rubbish. Well, I thought I had more transparent plates than that. And I think I do, but I don't know where they are. Never mind. Maybe these will work fine. A couple of these. Yeah, let's see what I can do with these. Ooh. So far, sorry, 3 so far. The charger is the favourite one so far, just because of the low sticker count. You got the charger. You've got the white Lamborghini, is that right? And then there's one more. What's the other one? And am I right with the white Lambo? I think I'm right with the white Lambo. Doing this hanging in, but my mum's a butt. But I'm getting over it. Your mum's a butt, huh? Sorry to hear that. Sometimes mummies are butts. Mummies are butts. You got the Skyline, that's it. And the white Lambo. And that was the first one because of Cannonball Run. Yes. I remember. I'm remembering. Good. Right. These are not gonna work. These are no use to me. God damn it. I don't think those are gonna be helpful at all. What I really hoped for was just like a 2x2 plate. Transparent. But I guess that was too much to hope for. Never mind. Right, I've had an idea. What I can do is I can use these. Haha, yes, I can use these as like the frame. And then I put these inside. Hey, this is gonna just work. But and then I can hold them in with this. Yeah. You can't see much out of that either. You cannot see much out of that. That is really, really crap visibility. But it's Lego. So I don't know, what can you say? Better than nothing, right? We're gonna see where this goes. I'm not sure about this. This is kind of funny. What I do have is transparent dark tiles. So that's gonna be useful. That should help things in some way. Ooh, now that I mostly finished my apartment building, I should think about building the white Lambo. You really should work hard. The white Lambo is a good experience. You're gonna have a fun time with that. It's a really good build. Really good build. A great result. This is part of my job. Recall assistance. It is part of your job. It's a good job. Sloughed it. I have the red. white and black one whose actual name I don't remember. The Bond one. And the Ford Mustang Dark Horse. So you've got the Aston Martin DB5. You've got red, white and black one. I don't know what the red, black one is. It? I don't know. Not sure. Oh, is it? Hold on, is it this one? You talking about? Hold on. Talking about that one? Red, white and black? Yeah, it's that one. Yeah. It's good, that. It's really good. Yeah, what is it, actually? I can't remember what it is either. Is it a Mercedes? Or... was it an Audi? I don't know, actually. I can't remember. Hello, Bina. Ooh, I am really cold. It's cold in here today. It's gone really cold and moody and miserable and rainy and wet and... I thought it was going to get better, the weather. But no. Okay, I'm going to take my sunglasses apart a bit now. In order to make them better, first I've got to make them a lot worse. Yep, cool. And then I can put that back on again. This is going to be funny. Right, now I gotta cover them up again with the white stuff. No. How about just using black Technic plates? What for? Tiles might have a slightly better visibility, but well, they're gonna have a much better visibility than Technic plates, because those are completely. It's a Porsche. It's a Porsche. Of course, it's a Porsche. Yep, those are completely opaque. No, I think that this is the way to go. I feel like this is quite a good solution, actually. Again, the highlights are gonna hide 2 out of the 4 studs available for visibility. That's just the way it is. So what I kind of need is I need a 1x1. Oh dear, I don't think I've got any. Oh shit. I don't have any 1x1 dark, transparent dark tiles. How is this possible? No, there's 1. I got 1. 2. There you go. They're coming out of the woodwork now. 3. I need 1 more. Come on. Oh, yes. There we go. Cool. This is great. I'm actually quite impressed with how cool this is. Okay, now I need to break this one apart. Don't need those 4x4 tiles now. Plates. The weather has been messing with my body, says Abina, but I was able to clean the kitchen and do laundry today, so that's good. Well done, that is good. Sometimes you gotta just take those little wins and accept them. And, you know, come back stronger tomorrow. Okay, let's put some more wine. Oh. Hey? Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Just confusing myself slightly. The music's getting tense. Can I do the Lego in time? She's running out of time to build the Lego. Oh, no. Yeah, I did it. There we go. Let's put it on. Actually, I'm also going to strengthen these side bits as well, because these are not strong. Like that. Cool. Right, that is awful. I can't see a goddamn thing. You know, I can sleep. I can't accept. I can almost see a little bit better. Like before, it would have been completely dark, but now I can almost see out of them. Just about. Let's see if I can read the chat. Oh my god, it's like I'm like a blinkered horse. Isn't that a McLaren? It's a Porsche. The weather has, yeah, read that one. It's a Porsche 963. Does it look like I can see out of these? You know, when you're looking at me, do you think I can actually see out of these? Because I can. Just about. As you all probably figured, Maya likes the white stuff. I beg your pardon. I am going to just bring it down because that's annoying. That's just, you know, it's a very slow process of reading things. But it is sort of possible. Just about. Can you even tell that it looks like it's transparent? You maybe can't. I don't know. Hold on, let's go to the chat. So you can maybe see it a bit more now, right? There you go. Technic plates have holes in them. Oh, I know what you mean. Right, they're not. Yeah, okay. They've got a little hole. It's like a pinhole. It's not gonna be useful. Not really. Errol's back. Hello, Errol. I've got my sunglasses on. Okay, guess. No. Oh, guess. This is painful. This is painful. I'm just gonna read it like this. Oh, guess who has too much milk in the fridge right now? Really? That's you. How is this build going? What? Well, how do you think it's going? How do you think it's going? It's going pretty fucking well. I got my super. What's it called again? What did we decide these were? Thug Life sunglasses. I got my Thug Life sunglasses on because I'm basically a thug now. I guess I have to make milk chocolate with it. Oh, I don't know how we'll survive. Woe is me. Milk chocolate's yummy. That's something that we have in common, isn't it? We both like chocolate, hot chocolate, milk chocolate, chocolate shakes, chocolate milk. Faith. It's a tragedy. Ow! Shit! Oh, that hurt. That hurt, that, actually. My boobs were being a bit weird at the moment. Or my left boob. That was a really bad one. That hurt quite a lot. Just really took me by surprise. Yeah, I think I'm okay. let's try and continue. Thank you. It's okay. It's not my vagina this time, it's my boob. It's my build cam is often a bit choppy. It's very annoying actually, that build cam. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's choppy, and I don't know what it is. The pixel design reminds me of that music video from that one-hit wonder band, Junior Senior. I remember those. What did they do? Exactly, you still got more done than those who chose to just sit on their couch. The Lego boss fight music begins. Hey guys, Fox. Do you like my sunglasses? It's fashion. Yeah, it's not supposed to be practical, you know, it's fashion. That's like the opposite of practical. I think I'm kind of done. I don't know if I, like, with the glasses, not for the stream. I don't know if there's anything more I can do to these to improve them. I mean, maybe. But, I don't know what. Like, again, the how it sits on your nose is it's not brilliant, but it's not too bad either. There's a couple of slightly weak points. Like the middle bit's kind of weak. What have I done? Why have I done that? Why have I done that? That's the silliest thing I've ever seen in my life. Right. That's ridiculous. I don't know why I did that, so I'm going to take that off. I'm going to make this middle bit stronger because it's kind of nonsense at the moment, quite honestly. I need two 1x8s. I think I got them. It's one. Yep. Two. Good. And then I'm going to replace these 1x6s for the 1x8 to the top, and that's going to run all the way along, and that's going to be much stronger. Good. Oh, shit. 6 in the middle. Oh, why is that? That looks weaker. What? How is that possible? That doesn't make sense. Okay, let's relocate the relocate with that. There you go. That's better. That's better. That's much better. Yeah, sorry, I'm not talking, I'm just thinking now, I'm just concentrating. I think that's a lot better, much stronger, which is important. It is important to have strong glasses. Good. Ah! Right, they actually fell off, but they didn't break. They just kind of fell a bit. That's a good test. Are they long enough? I just kind of feel, actually, that they could be one stud longer at the back still. Let's just adjust these glasses slightly. Done. Yeah, that's better, I think. I think that's better. That seems to sit a bit better. Good. You know, that's the beauty of Lego. You know, if you've got a big head, you can adjust them, and if you've got a small head, you can adjust them as well. Beauty of Lego sunglasses, amazing. I should sell these. I should set up an online shop, an Etsy shop, and I should just sell these, huh? And the earrings. You know, ship them out, pre-built. Of course I could sell the instructions. Easy peasy. It doesn't look like I can see a damn thing, and I can barely, but I can sort of. Thank you, Ariel. Thank you. I'm glad you liked them. That was a bad one. Being a woman is often painful, huh? Yes, but I wasn't expecting to get a kick in the boob at that point, honestly, by an invisible ghost. I don't know. That's like, you know, no one really expects that, but apparently that's what happens when you're a woman. He says, you're welcome. And I mean that, by the way. It's usually said regarding exercise, but I mean it counts in other places too. She's talking to Abina. Good evening, Freya. I got a pair of those glasses. You ain't got a pair of these glasses. No one's got a pair of these glasses because I just built them. Lego. These are Lego ones. No one's got a pair of these in 1,000 years. These are mine. I made them up. Don't forget the Lego bikini from that ad in the 80s. You want me to build them a Lego bikini next, huh? I don't know about that. Wait, yeah, hold on, yeah, what Lego bikini, Errol? We need to know what this is, don't we? I agree. I'm curious too. Okay, if I fucked up the back, is it actually too much now? Maybe it is. Maybe I'm bringing it back again. Maybe that is too long. Yep, that's probably fine. If you are starting an accessory shop, just making suggestions. The bikini suggestion. I need to see the advert in order to decide what kind of suggestion this is. I'll try to dig up the ad and post it on Discord after I'm home from work. Yeah, I mean, as soon as you can, because I'd like to actually just see that ad. And if someone else can find it, bikini ad from the 80s Lego, I don't know how you find it, but if you find it, then I'd be very interested to see that as well, actually. And we can look at it now. We can look at it right now. You need to realize the 80s was 35 years ago. My memory's not that good. I don't remember this at all. It's possible. Wait, hold on. They're actually 45 years ago, Errol. No, they're not. No, like this, like the start of the 80s. Maybe. Almost, but not quite. The end of the 80s was less than that. Okay, what you got there? Oh my god! That does look quite 80s. It's a Lego Bikini Girl poster created by Lego's graphics agency in 1981 as an in-house joke and printed up in very, very limited number. I'd say that's Twitch safe. Should we say this is Twitch safe? I think it probably is. Oh, it's not going to get my face ID. Exactly. So this is the Lego Bikini from 1981. See, we've definitely come backwards, haven't we? We've definitely come backwards. That's like that's awesome. And I'm not sure Lego would do that anymore. Although I guess if it was an in-house joke, I guess they never really did do it. But still, I don't, like I gotta say, it doesn't look very comfortable. I don't know if I would go swimming in it. Honestly. I don't think I'd do it. I don't think you meant to, either. Yes, it's true. The end of the 80s was 35 years ago. It looks good. good, but it doesn't look, that's like definitely not practical. Like you think these aren't practical and they're not, but that's definitely not practical. This is the Lego equivalent of the Disney porn stash. Very Swedish. Is this a nod to Swedes in any way? I don't think so. I think it's just, you know, you can get Danish blondes as well. Errol. No, Errol. Aurelia, you would know. Are there any blonde women in Denmark? What I'd really like is for me to be able to see more out of these. I'd really like to be able to do that, and sadly I just can't. It's like there's less visibility out of these than there is in the rear view mirror of a Lamborghini Countach. Oh my god. I meant the colours. Oh, the colours. The colours are, yes, okay. The colours are very Swedish. Yellow and blue. That's true. But it also has kind of the colours of the Swedish flag. Yeah, indeed. Albeit inverted. Yeah, because it's mostly blue, isn't it? And a bit of yellow. And of course she's blonde. With blue eyes, I guess. Yeah, I think so. Same as me, I got blue eyes. But I'm not blonde. Guess what I'm reaching for? I'm going to try and read it with these glasses on. Oh. This is going to be a nightmare. Oh no, says Sloth Dude. Oh yes. Oh, now I'm not going to be able to do it though. I'm going to have to take the glasses off. I'm going to have to take them off. That's a shame. I made them and they're not practical. But what they can be is there'll be a redeem or something, I think. For me to put this cool glasses on for 5 minutes, it's going to be a channel point redeem, maybe. Because they are kind of cool. Let's put them here. Let's turn off the music. Right, serious now, serious. It does sound like a fun redeem, doesn't it? I think that would be fun. But it says, yes, there are, by the way. There are. A very hot ex-classmate of mine is blonde. You heard it here first, folks. There are blondes in Denmark. I never knew. Yes, it's time to get pee comfortable. Pee comfortable. Now we really need you to build a bikini. What, instead of reading the book? Ain't gonna happen. We're now gonna read esteemed and revered author David Walliams' The Boy in the Dress. And we're pretty close to the end. Yeah, we're pretty close to the end now, right? So I think I'd actually quite like to finish this book today, honestly. So without further ado, we're going to dive right in. This is chapter 16, and it's called With or Without the Dress. And I just got to cheer. Thank you, Storage. Thank you. That's some Lego on my earrings first. So we are going to delay the inevitable. Some on this side. And I got black. I got black to hand because I've been building in black, you know, so.
Water!
Ooh,
Water!
put these
Water!
on as well. These
Water! Water!
do, 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 do. Okay, that goes there. Oh, did I get my hair? I think I might have done. It's okay. Then this one goes. Oh god, it's so difficult to do this from the camera. There we go. Awesome. Looks good. Thank you very much, Storage. Mwah. Big kiss to you. We're doing it with or without the dress. I don't honestly. Okay, so I just want to say before I do start. Sorry, I have no idea how this is going to go. I do not know where this book is going to go, but I know it's going to be rubbish. It wasn't until the weekend. Hold on, let's just get the mic out of it. It wasn't until the weekend that Dennis was allowed out of the house. Dad had locked the computer away in a cupboard. Oh my god, even the computer. And Dennis was forbidden to watch the television, so he had missed a number of episodes of Trisha. What a sad twat. Finally, on Saturday morning, Dad relented, and Dennis was let out for the day. He wanted to go round to Darvesh's flat to wish him luck for the final. On the way, he stopped off at Raj's to get something to eat. He only had 13p to spend, as his pocket money had been frozen indefinitely. Raj greeted him as warmly as he always did. "Oh, my favourite customer!" exclaimed Raj. "Hi, Raj," said Dennis mutedly. "Have you got anything for 13p? Let me think. Half a chomp bar?" Dennis smiled. It was the first time he had smiled in a week. "It's nice to see you smile, Dennis. Lisa told me what happened at school. I'm very sorry." "Thanks, Raj." "I must say you had me fooled, though. Very good you look, Denise. But I mean, being expelled for putting on a dress. It's absurd. You haven't done anything wrong, Dennis. You mustn't be made to feel like you have." "Ally. Thanks, Raj. Please help yourself to some free confectionery." "Wow, thanks." Dennis's eyes lit up. "To the value of 22p. Watching Darvesh pack his football kit for the final was harder than Dennis had imagined. Not being able to play was the worst part of being expelled. "I'm gutted you're not in the team today, Dennis," said Darvesh as he sniffed his socks to check they were clean. "You're our star striker." "You guys will be okay," said Dennis supportively. "We don't stand a chance without you, and you know it. That Hawtrey is so evil expelling you." "Well, it's done now, isn't it? There's nothing I can do." "There must be something. It's so unfair. It's only dressing up. It doesn't bother me, you know. You're still Dennis, my mate, with or without the dress." Another ally. Dennis was really touched and wanted to hug Darvesh, but being 12-year-old boys, hugging wasn't really something they did. "Those high heels must have been uncomfortable, though," said Darvesh. "The murder," said Dennis, laughing. "Here's your pre-match snack," said Darvesh's mum as she entered the room, carrying a tray piled high with food. "What's all this, Mum?" moaned Darvesh. "I made you a little masala, some rice, dal, a chapati, samosas, followed by a waltz viennetta. I can't eat all this now, Mum. I'll throw up. The game is in an hour." You need your strength, boy. Doesn't he, Dennis?" "Well, yes," Dennis hesitated. "I suppose." "You tell him, Dennis. He won't listen to me. You know I'm so sad you're not playing today." "Thanks. It's been a horrible week," replied Dennis. "You poor boy. Expelled just for not wearing the correct uniform. Darvesh never told me. What exactly were you wearing?" It doesn't really matter, Mum," said Darvesh. He attempted to hurry her out of his room. "No, it's okay," said Dennis. "I don't mind her knowing." "Knowing what?" asked Darvesh's mum. "Well," Dennis paused before continuing in a serious tone, "I went to school wearing an orange sequin dress." There was silence for a moment. "Oh, Dennis," he said, "what a terrible thing to do." Dennis paled. "I mean, orange is really not your colour, Dennis," she continued. "With your light hair, you would probably look better in a pastel colour, like baby pink or baby blue." Thank you," said Dennis. "My pleasure. You can come to me any time for style advice. Now come on, Darvesh, eat up. I'll just go and start the car," she said as she left the room. "Your mum's cool," said Dennis. "I love her." "I love her too, but she's nuts," said Darvesh with a laugh. "So are you going to come and watch the game then? Everyone will be there." "I don't know. I know it will be a bit weird for you, but come with us. It won't be the same without you. We need you there, Dennis, if only to cheer us on, please." "I don't know if I should," said Dennis. "Please." That's the chapter. The next one's called Magdalen Street. That was okay. That was fine. Some, kind of... It wasn't as depressing as the last one, was it? That was like super depressing. Oh my god. The last one was just painful. This one, it's like things are getting a bit back to normal for Dennis, which is good. And it's maybe not such a big deal after all, huh? Aurelia says, I mean, if you keep giving her enough bits until she's too tired to read it, you can postpone this. Whoa, what a callback. Yay, parental conversion therapy. I know, because that is what it is. I don't know if my parents ever confiscated my computer when I wore dresses. I don't think so. Because I was just like another day. I did not have Lisa tells all the local shopkeepers why her random friend got expelled on my bingo card. And yet here we are. Mac would have been shamed to shit for even thinking about food. He would, wouldn't he? He would have been shamed. Oh my god, finally the joke I was expecting all along. Viennetta the Ferrero Rocher of ice cream. I quite like, I don't know, do I like Viennettas? I don't know, Viennetta, yeah, they're okay. They promise more than they deliver, I would say. As is so often the case. Mostly nice people there, though. I kind of like Darvesh's mum, and Raj for that matter. Well, I quite like them too as well. It was such a short chapter, we're just going to go straight on to the next one, I think. This one's called Magdalen Street. So, strap back in tight. Because, you know, this is going to be a fucking football chapter, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Dennis felt sick as the referee's whistle blew for the start of the game. Pupils, parents and teachers were all grouped excitedly around the pitch. Darvesh's mum looked like she was going to explode with excitement. She had elbowed her way to the front of the crowd. "Come on, football!" she kept shouting with joyful anticipation. Mr. Hawtrey was next to Darvesh's mum. He was sitting on a strange contraption that was half walking stick and half seat. The fact that the headmaster was the only person sitting made him look very important, even if what he was sitting on looked bum-numbingly uncomfortable. Dennis pulled up the hood on his anorak so that Mr. Hawtrey wouldn't spot him. He didn't even go to the school anymore, and the headmaster still terrified him. Dennis was surprised to see Lisa standing in the crowd with Mac. "What are you doing here?" he asked. "I didn't know you liked football." "Well, it is the final," said Lisa casually. "I just wanted to come and support like everyone else." "I feel a bit embarrassed now, Dennis," said Mac tentatively. "Asking you out on a date and everything." "Oh, don't worry, Mac," said Dennis. "I was flustered in a way." "Well, you did look very pretty as a girl," said Mac. Lisa burst out laughing. "Prettier than Lisa?" joked Dennis. "Oi, watch it you," said Lisa, smiling. Out of the corner of his eye, Dennis saw Miss Windsor making her way across the pitch to take her place in the crowd. "Have you apologized to Miss Windsor yet, Dennis?" asked Lisa, with a tone that suggested she knew the answer already. Not yet, Lisa, but I will," squirmed Dennis. "Dennis," said Lisa sharply, "I will." "You did really upset her," added Mac, as he somehow managed to put a whole Caramac into his mouth. "I saw her in Raj's shop yesterday, and she cried when she saw a bottle of Orange Gina." "Yeah, all right, I will. I just can't do it right now, can I? Not with Hawtrey sitting right there," said Dennis, concealing himself behind Mac's bulk and turning his attention to the match. The opposition was Magdalen Street. They had lifted the trophy every year for the last 3 years. It was a notoriously rough school, and their team played dirty, going in really hard for tackles, elbowing opponents, even once poking a referee in the eye. Dennis's school, or rather ex-school, had never won, and all most people were expecting of them was a heroic defeat, especially now that their best player had been expelled. True to form, Magdalen Street got off to a strong start, scoring in the first few minutes. One of their team was given the yellow card for administering a Chinese burn to one of the defenders before they scored another goal. Then another. Darvash ran up to Gareth. "We don't stand a chance. We need Dennis." "He's expelled, Darvash. Come on, we can win this without him." "No, we can't, and you know it." Gareth ran off after the ball. Another goal from Magdalen Street. 4-0. This was turning into a massacre. There was a lull for a moment as Darvesh's mum and Miss Windsor stretched off one of the school's team, One of the Magdalen Street centre forwards had accidentally stamped on his leg. Darvish shouted at Gareth, "Please, Gareth, do something!" Gareth sighed and ran over to Mr. Hawtrey. "What do you want, boy? This is a disaster." "You're bringing shame on the school," snarled the headmaster. "I'm sorry, sir, but you expelled our best player. We don't have a chance without Dennis." "That boy is not playing." Gareth's face fell. "But, sir, we need him. I'm not having that dress-wearing disgrace of a boy representing the school." "Please, sir." "Play on, boy," said Mr. Hawtrey, with a dismissive wave of his hand. Gareth ran back onto the pitch. Within moments, he was lying in agony on the wet grass after one of Magdalen Street's forwards booted the ball straight at his groin. The striker then regained possession of the ball and hammered it into the goal. 5-0. "You know you should really let the boy play, Mr. Headmaster," said Darvish's mum urgently. "I'd be grateful if you minded your own business, madam," snapped Mr. Hawtrey in reply. "Come on, Mac," said Lisa Bosley. "I need a hand." "Where are you guys going?" asked Dennis. "You'll see," replied Lisa with a wink. She marched off across the playing field with Mac trailing behind. The Magdalen Street supporters once again howled with delight. Another goal, 6-0. Dennis closed his eyes. He couldn't watch anymore. Oh my God, that was another short chapter, and we're on to the next one. Ha ha! I'm steaming through this, thank God. My issue with Viennetta here is mostly that the price gap up to better quality above that is real steep. I think just standard ice cream is just as good as a Viennetta, honestly. I don't know. I don't think there's any point getting a Viennetta. It's kind of fancy just for the sake of it, but you're not really getting, I don't think you get your money's worth, do you really? Oh, gosh. I think I might be coming down with something. My throat's a bit sore and I just feel a bit funny. And I got a hurty boob. But I really do want to try and get through this book. We're so close now. Check it. Look at that. We're so close. We're so close. I enjoy how football has been such a carefully integrated, seamless bit of storytelling, and not just lazily bookended on it in place of a plot. Indeed, indeed. And the problem for me as well, and I don't know about you, but I don't really care about football, so I find it very difficult to get excited about an imaginary game in a poorly told book. It's like, this isn't going to save it for me, that's for sure. I'm reading the book despite the football bits in it. And all the other bits. Good evening, Bill. I know, he's a disgrace, isn't he? He's the only disgrace. Baseline Beats here as well. Morning, 5 a.m. here, and I haven't slept. Oh, shit. That's awful. I know how that feels, and it's not a good feeling. That's not fun at all when that happens. What's this in the... Oh, wow, look at that. It's the Himeji Castle. Looking good already, yeah? Looking really good. That's almost done, isn't it? That's almost finished. Bags 11 and 12. If you tear the last chapters out, we're finished. If I just tear them out, we're done. No, because then we'd miss the end. Right, we're going to carry on. 1,000 smiles. I wonder if they win. Where the hell are they? Yelled Mr. Hawtrey at no one in particular. The second half was about to begin, and Magdalen Street were all waiting on the pitch, eager to finish off their demolition job. Huh. I know what's going to happen. Because I've just looked at the illustration. The school's team was nowhere to be seen. Had they run away? Can anyone guess what's going to happen? Then, suddenly, Lisa stepped out of the changing room and held the door open. First, Gareth ran out, wearing a gold lame ball gown. Then, Darvesh followed in a yellow polka dot frock. Then the defenders were right behind in matching red cocktail dresses. The rest of the team followed in a variety of outfits from Lisa's wardrobe. And finally, Dennis came out of the dressing room in a pink bridesmaid's dress. There was a huge cheer from the crowd. Dennis looked at Lisa and smiled. "Go get him, kid," she said. As they ran onto the pitch, Mr. Hawtrey bellowed at Gareth. "What on earth do you think you are doing, boy?" "You expelled Dennis for wearing a dress, but you can't expel us all, sir," he shouted back triumphantly. All the boys in the team lined up defiantly behind their captain, striking poses like they were dancers in a Madonna video. The crowd went wild. "This is a disgrace!" bellowed Mr. Hawtrey. He stormed off, angrily brandishing his walking stick stroke seat thing. Gareth smiled at Dennis. "Come on, boys, let's do it," said Gareth. The bemused referee blew his whistle before it fell out of his mouth. Within seconds, Dennis had scored a goal. The Magdalen Street team were in shock. They were still 6-1 down, but Dennis and his teammates were back in the game. "Woo!" shouted Darvesh as he hitched up his skirt and weaved round the defender. Laughing, Dennis scored again. He was on his way to a hat-trick, and he was 100 times happier than he had ever been. He was doing the two things he loved most at once, playing football and wearing a dress. Then Darvesh scored, sliding across the pitch and adding a large grass stain to his frock as he sneaked the ball past the Magdalen Street goalie. 6-3. My boy in the yellow polka dot dress has scored!" shouted Darvesh's mum. They were on fire. Dennis set up a fantastic cross for Gareth, who had just had to tap it into the net. 6-4. Gareth, being Gareth, celebrated like this goal would be replayed forever on Match of the Day, doing 3 victory laps of the pitch, and hitching up his gold lame ball gown as he ran. The crowd laughed and cheered. Then another goal followed, and another. 6-all. Now there were only a few more minutes of the game to go. One more to go, and they'd have done it. "Come on, Dennis," shouted Lisa. "You can do it." Dennis looked over at her and smiled. It would be really cool if I scored now, he thought, especially in front of Lisa, my future wife. But at that moment, Dennis fell to the ground, in pain. The crowd gasped. One of the Magdalen Street strikers had nobbled him. Kicked him right in the shin when he didn't even have the ball. Dennis lay there in the mud, holding his leg in agony. The referee had seen nothing. "He's putting it on, ref," protested the Magdalen Street boy. The crowd booed. Dennis was trying really hard not to cry. He opened his eyes and his vision swam. Lying there, grass pressing into his cheek, he peered up at the crowd. Through the tears he glimpsed a red-checked jacket that looked very familiar. And then the red-checked jacket turned into a man. And then the man shouted, in a deep voice that was even more familiar, "Oi, what's going on here, Dad?" Dennis couldn't believe it. Dad had never come to see him play for the school before, and now here Dennis was, lying on the ground with tears in his eyes, wearing a dress. He was going to be in so much trouble. But Dad looked at Dennis and smiled. "Oi, ref!" he shouted. "That kid kicked my son." Dennis rose to his feet, his legs still glowing with pain, but a warm feeling spreading through him. He steadied himself, then smiled back over at Dad. "You okay?" asked Darvesh. "Yeah," said Dennis. "Come on, son," shouted Dennis's dad, really getting into it now. "You can do it." "I called him a half-time," said Darvesh. "After what you said about your dad never seeing you play in a match, I thought you wouldn't want him to miss this." "Thanks, mate," said Dennis. Whenever he thought Darvesh couldn't surprise him any more, couldn't be a better friend, he went ahead and did. Gareth tackled the ball off one of the Magdalen Street boys. Darvesh ran up the outside and Gareth passed to him. Magdalen Street charged towards Darvesh and he passed back to Gareth. Gareth panicked for a moment, then passed to Dennis, who weaved straight past the defence before booting it right over the goalie's head and into the back of the net. The keeper didn't stand a chance. 6-7. The final whistle blew. It was all over. "Yes!" shouted the crowd. "Go on, my son!" shouted Dennis's dad. Dennis looked over and smiled. For a moment he thought he saw John's face in the crowd, but he couldn't be sure as everything seemed to blur in all the excitement. Gareth was first to go up and hug Dennis. Darvesh was next. Within moments, they were all hugging excitedly, celebrating their victory. The school had never even got to the semis before, and now they'd won the cup. Dad couldn't contain his excitement and ran onto the pitch. He scooped Dennis up into his arms and sat him on his shoulders. "This is my son! This is my boy!" shouted Dad, helpless with pride. The crowd erupted with cheers again. Dennis smiled 1,000 smiles. He looked down at Gareth, Darvesh, and the rest of the team, all wearing their dresses. There's just one problem, Dennis thought. It was all a dream. Because he could have done, because David Williams, because he's such a good author, right? He could have done that. And he could have, I wouldn't have been surprised. But he didn't. There's just one problem, Dennis thought. I don't feel that different anymore. But he kept that thought to himself. I'm just going to go straight on to the next chapter. Dragged in the mud. The Magdalen Street team and their supporters stomped off, muttering things like fix, rematch, and bunch of wofters. Gareth passed the gleaming silver cup to Darvesh to hold. The crowd cheered. My son, the footballer, and yellow is so your colour, exclaimed Darvesh's mum. Darvesh looked over at his mum and held the cup up to her. This is for you, mum, he said. She pulled out one of her tissues and wiped a tear from her eye. Darvesh then passed the cup to Dennis. At that moment, Mr. Hawtray reappeared. Oh, God. Not you, boy. But, sir, implored Dennis, you are still expelled from this school. The crowd started booing. Mac took a coffee bonbon out of his mouth momentarily and joined in. Even Miss Windsor allowed herself a little French Revolutionary boo. Silence! And there was silence. Even the adults were scared. But I thought, said Dennis, whatever you thought, boy, was wrong, snarled Mr. Hawtray. Now get off the school premises before I call the police. But, sir, now! Dad waded in. You're a right idiot, you, he said. Mr. Hawtray was taken aback. No one had spoken to him like that before. My boy just won the cup for your school. My son Darvesh helped too, added Darvesh's mum. Dennis was expelled, though, said Mr. Hawtray with a sickeningly smug smile. You know what? I've got a good mind to shove that cup up your what's-it, said Dad. Oh dear, he's more embarrassing than me, muttered Darvesh's mum. Look, Mr. Sims, and he's Dennis Sims, my son, Dennis Sims. Remember that name. He'll be a famous footballer one day, you mark my words, and I'm his dad, and I couldn't be prouder. Come on, son, let's go home, said Dad, as he took Dennis's hand and led him across the pitch. Dennis's dress dragged in the mud, but he held Dad's hand tightly as he sloshed through the puddles. This has got to be the last chapter. 20, blouse and skirt. I'm sorry there's mud all over this, said Dennis as he handed back the bridesmaid dress to Lisa. It was later that afternoon, and they were sat on the floor in her bedroom. Dennis, I'm sorry, I tried, said Lisa. Lisa, you were amazing. Thanks to you I got to play in the final. That's what really mattered. I guess I just need to find another school that might take me, The Boy in the Dress. He said it again, The Boy in the Dress is the name of the book, and he said The Boy in the Dress. Magdalen Street, maybe, said Lisa with a smile. Dennis laughed. They sat in silence for a moment. I'm going to miss you, he said. I'm going to miss you too, Dennis. It's going to be sad not seeing you at school. But we can still get together the weekends, can't we? I want to. Thank you for everything, Lisa. What have you got to thank me for? I got you expelled. Dennis paused. Lisa, I want to thank you for opening my eyes. Lisa looked down, shyly. Dennis had never seen her look like that before. Well, thank you, Dennis. That's the loveliest thing anyone has ever said to me. Dennis smiled, and his confidence grew for a moment. And I have to tell you something, Lisa, something I've wanted to tell you for ages. Yes? I am completely madly what? But he just couldn't say it. Sometimes it's hard to say the things you feel. I'll tell you when I'm older. Promise, Dennis? I promise. I hope he does. We all have someone who, when we are near them, our heart feels like it is in the sky. But even when you're grown up, sometimes it's hard to say the things you feel. Lisa ran her hands through Dennis's hair. He shut his eyes so he could feel it more. On the way home, Dennis walked past Raj's shop. He wasn't going to stop, but Raj spotted him and came out of the shop to see him. Dennis, you look so sad. Come in, come in. What on earth is the matter, young man? Dennis told him what had happened at the football match, and Raj shook his head in disbelief. You know the irony, Dennis, proclaimed Raj. Those people are so quick to judge, be they teachers or politicians or religious leaders or whatever, are normally up to far worse themselves. Maybe, murmured Dennis, half listening. Not maybe, Dennis, it's true. You know that headmaster of yours, what's his name? Mr. Hawtrey. That's it, Mr. Hawtrey. I could swear there's something strange going on with him. Strange? Asked Dennis, intrigued. I don't know for sure, continued Raj. But you see, he used to come in here every Sunday morning at 7 o'clock in the morning for his telegraph. Match. Same time every week, on the dot, and then, after a while, he stopped coming, and his sister came instead. At least, he said it was his sister. What do you mean? Well, I can't put my finger on it, but there's something very peculiar about that woman. Really? What? Come tomorrow at 7 o'clock and see for yourself. Raj tapped his nose. Now, do you want the other half of that John bar? I can't seem to shift it. It's very early for a Sunday, complained Lisa. It's 6:45. I should be in bed. I'm sorry, said Dennis. So, Hawtrey's got a sister. So what? Well, Raj said there was something funny about her. Look, we'd better hurry up if we want to be there for 7. I think I know where this is going. They quickened their pace along the cold, misty streets. The ground was damp from an overnight storm. No one else was up yet, and the absence of people gave the town an eerie feel. Lisa was, of course, wearing heels. Though Dennis wasn't on this particular occasion. All that could be heard was the click-clacking of her heels down the street. Then, out of the grey mist, stepped a very tall woman dressed in black. She entered the shop. Dennis checked his watch. 7 o'clock precisely. That must be her, whispered Dennis. They tiptoed over to the shop window and peered through the glass. This woman was indeed buying a copy of the Sunday Telegraph. So she's buying a newspaper. So what? Whispered Lisa. Shush, shushed Dennis. We haven't had a proper look at her yet. Raj spotted Dennis and Lisa through the glass and gave them a big wink as the woman turned around. They retreated behind a bin as she made her way out of the shop. Neither Dennis nor Lisa could believe what they saw. If it was Mr. Hawtrey's sister, it must have been his twin. She even had a moustache. The figure looked about to see no one was around and then hurried down the street. Dennis and Lisa looked at each other and smiled. Gotcha! Mr. Hawtrey! Shouted Dennis. The figure turned and said in a low, manly voice, Yes? Before immediately raising its voice for a ladylike tone. Raising its voice? No? Dennis and Lisa approached. I am not Mr. Hawtrey. No, definitely not. I'm his sister Doris. Come off him, Mr. Hawtrey, said Lisa. We may be kids, but we're not stupid. And why have you got a moustache? Accused Dennis. I have a very slight facial hair problem, was the high-pitched reply. Do you like my impression of a lady voice, Brenna? Dennis and Lisa just laughed. Oh, it's you, the boy in the dress. This is him. Oh, it's you, the boy in the dress, snarled Mr. Hawtrey in a low voice. He knew the game was up now. Yes, replied Dennis, the boy you expelled for wearing a dress, and here you are, wearing one yourself. It's not a dress, boy, it's a blouse and skirt, snapped Mr. Hawtrey. Nice heels, sir, said Lisa. Mr. Hawtrey's eyes bulged. What do you want from me? He demanded. I want Dennis reinstated at the school, demanded Lisa. Impossible, I'm afraid. Not wearing the correct school uniform is a very serious offence, said Mr. Hawtrey with headmasterly confidence. Well, what if it got out that you like dressing like this? Asked Lisa. You'd be a laughingstock. Are you trying to blackmail me? Mr. Hawtrey asked severely. Yes, said Lisa and Dennis simultaneously. Oh, said Mr. Hawtray, suddenly deflated. Well, it seems I have no choice, then. Come back to school on Monday morning in correct school uniform, boy. But you need to swear that you will never mention this to anyone, added Mr. Hawtray sternly. I swear, said Dennis. Mr. Hawtray looked at Lisa. She was silent for a moment, enjoying the power she still had over him. She smiled wider than a grand piano. Oh, okay, I swear to, she said eventually. Thank you. Oh, and another thing I almost forgot, said Dennis. Boy? Yeah, let's have proper footballs allowed in the playground at break time from now on, continued Dennis confidently. It's no good playing with tennis balls. Anything else? Roared Mr. Hawtray. No, I think that's everything, said Dennis. If we think of anything else, we'll let you know, added Lisa. Thank you so much, said Mr. Hawtray sarcastically. You know, it's not always easy being a headmaster, shouting at people all the time, telling them off, expelling them. I need to dress up like this to unwind. Well, that's cool, but why don't you try being a bit nicer to everyone? Asked Lisa. Utterly absurd idea, replied Mr. Hawtray. See you on Monday then, miss, said Dennis, laughing. Sorry, I mean, sir. Mr. Hawtray turned and began to run home as fast as his heels would let him. Just as he was about to disappear around the corner, he kicked his shoes off, picked them up, and started sprinting. Dennis and Lisa laughed so loudly they woke up the whole street. I'm still not finished. Jesus, the name of this chapter. The next chapter is called Big Hairy Hands. I've been called that. Oh Jesus! I don't think I can be both. I think like this is too much now. It's one of those books that's like it gets. I'm like the last 99%. The last 1% of the book takes like half the time the entire rest of the book. Oy, thank you everybody. I think we got through a lot then. Thank fuck. And then, we're so close. We're really, honestly, we're really, 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 really close now. Look at that. Really, really, really. You can count the pages almost. But I don't think I can do it anymore. I think I'm done. I just can't anymore. It's, oh my god. This book is too much. Let me catch up in the chat. We got through a lot there, didn't we? Did we enjoy the football game with everyone playing in dresses? I thought that was not bad. That wasn't a bad little idea. I thought that was quite a nice idea, honestly. We have an ice cream in Australia called the Golden Gay Time. Oh my god. Of course it's my favourite. A Golden Gay Time. That sounds like a brilliant ice cream. Golden Gay Time. Is it only for gay people or can straight people eat that as well? Are they allowed? I know, we're finishing this book, says Aurelia. I'm too invested in this now. I don't know if I can do it. I need a little break. Maybe I can just finish it. It would be good to just finish it, wouldn't it? Jesus Christ. It's going on and on. Imagine the Rule 34 of this version. Sorry, the Rule 34 version of this book. Rule 34 version. Terrible authorship and all. It seems like he's actually trying. I think it was... I don't know, but then he's fucked it right up at the end. I kind of feel he's fucked it right up at the end again. Like he's totally fucked it up. Errol, they're playing, like it's confusing. It's confusing now. It's like they are self-perpetuating the stereotypes that surely they should be trying to subvert. I don't know. Errol, they're playing football in dresses. I mean, I'm all for the idea behind it, but then them suddenly becoming this much better with one good player, and they're all wearing dresses. Nope, sorry. But I don't think it matters about the... Like, is it realistic? That's not how you judge this. This is not how you judge it, Errol. You're judging it on the wrong criteria. Is it realistic? That's not it. It's if it's a nice idea, and I think it was okay. Dad cared about the football all this time. Yeah, he was just hiding it. Baseline. My dad was my football team coach. I don't think he would have appreciated me in a dress back then, lol. If he could only see me now. It says, oh dear. Oh please. If anyone wants me for anything, you'll find me with my head through my desk. The kind of trans woman I wish I'd never spoken to. You know it. As we all know, if you hate gay people, it means you're gay. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that bit. Hey, Wolf. Wolf is lurking. Oh, for fuck's sake. I really like how he's clutched defeat from the jaws of victory. That's basically what he's done. Twisting his morals back into a punchline. Yeah, he's, you know. He's like, yeah, it's just a joke, though. Just a little bit of a joke. I didn't mean it. Dickhead. I can hear William saying, I'm a lady, you know, Little Britain style. I can hear that as well. I can hear it so badly and it hurts my brain. I think the next chapter is finally the last one. I really think it could be. But I don't fucking know. The first chapter you read was good, but the second was just something else. The football bit was okay. This one with the guy and that, in the, you know, the headmaster in the dress. I guess, you know, that wouldn't have been as good a book title. I know. But for the ally ship was good in the soccer game, and the football's boring. But yeah, it's wrong on many levels. We are not a fucking punchline. I think that's what it is. We're a fucking punchline. He's trying to make us into a punchline, and we're not. He's fucked it right up. Storage. It's that perverse split. It's fine when a silly little kid does it, but not a serious adult. And also, poor Trey is deceiving. You know, he's like deceiving, and he's also hypocritical. And he's also a person in authority. So I don't, you know, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things wrong with us. The same tune as You Can't Know You're LGBT Till You're 21, which is a stupid tune. We are now going to hopefully read the last chapter. It's called Big Hairy Hands. They're not. But I did get accused of having big hairy hands. Like, they're neither of those things. They're neither big nor hairy, but I get accused of it. By the transphobes. Let's start. What are you wearing that for? Asked Dad. It was Monday morning, and he was staring at Dennis, who was sitting at the kitchen table eating his Rice Krispies, and for the first time in a week, wearing his school uniform. It's the school uniform. I'm going back to school today, Dad, replied Dennis. The headmaster has changed his mind about me being expelled. He has? Why? He's a nasty piece of work, that man. It's a long story. I suppose he thought that the dressing up wasn't so bad after all. Well, he's right. It isn't. You know, I was very proud of you out there on the pitch. You were very brave. That boy really did kick me pretty hard, said Dennis. I don't mean just that. I mean going out there in a dress. That was brave. I wouldn't be able to do it. You're a great lad, really. You are. It hasn't been easy for you since your mum left. I've been very unhappy, and I know sometimes I've taken it out on you and your brother, and I am sorry for that. It's okay, Dad. I still love you. Dad reached into his jacket pocket and pulled out the photograph he had taken of his family at the beach. I didn't have the heart to burn it, son. It's just too painful for me to look at photos like that. I loved your mum very much, you see. I still love her now, after everything. Being a grown-up is complicated like that, but it's your photo, Dennis. You keep it safe. Dad's hand trembled as he passed the charred photograph back to his son. Dennis looked at it again, then slid it carefully into his breast pocket. Thanks, Dad, he said. All right, said John as he entered the room. You coming back to school, then? Yeah, replied Dennis. That stupid headmaster changed his mind, added Dad. Well, I think you're very brave going back, said John as he put some stale slices of bread in the toaster. Some of the older kids might pick on you. Dennis looked down at the lino. Well, you need to look after your brother then, don't you, John? Said Dad. Yeah, I will. If anyone has a go, I'll have a go back. You're my brother, and I'll protect you. Good boy, John, said Dad, trying not to cry. I gotta go, boys. I gotta drive a load of bog rolls to Bradford. He walked over to the door and then turned back for a moment. I am very proud of you both, you know. Whatever you do, you'll always be my boys. You're all I've got. He couldn't quite look at them as he spoke, and then he quickly left, shutting the door behind him. Dennis and John looked at each other. It was as if an ice age had thawed, and the sun was shining for the first time in a million years. It's a shame you missed the final, said Dennis as they walked to school together. Yeah, said John. I just had to, hang around outside the leisure centre with my mates. That's funny. I thought for a moment I saw your face in the crowd, but I suppose it must have been someone else. John coughed. Well, actually, I sort of was there. I knew it, said Dennis, smiling. Why didn't you let on? I was going to, spluttered John, but I just couldn't run onto the pitch at the end and do all that hugging stuff. I wanted to, honest, but I don't know. I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad you were there, even if you didn't tell me. You don't need to be sorry. Thanks. Sorry. They walked in silence for a moment. What I still don't get, though, ventured John, is why you did it. Did what? Put on that dress in the first place. I don't know, really, said Dennis, a puzzled look crossing his face. I suppose because it was fun. Fun? Said John. Well, when we were younger and we used to run around the garden pretending to be Daleks or Spider-Man or whatever. Yeah? It felt like that. Like playing, said Dennis confidently. I used to like playing, said John, almost to himself as they continued down the street. What the? Said John as he and Dennis entered Raj's shop to find Raj resplendent in a bright green sari and wig and full makeup. Morning, boys, said Raj in a ridiculously high-pitched voice. Morning, Raj, said Dennis. Oh, no, I'm not Raj, said Raj. Raj is not here today, but he has left me in charge of the shop. I'm his aunt, Indira. Raj, we know it's you, said John. Oh, dear, said Raj, dejected. I've been up since dawn putting this look together. What gave it away so quickly? The stubble, said Dennis. The Adam's apple, added John. Those big hairy hands, continued Dennis. All right, I get the point, said Raj hurriedly. I was hoping I'd get my own back by fooling you, Dennis, after you played that trick on me. Well, you very nearly did fool me, Raj, said Dennis kindly. You were incredibly convincing as a woman, he smiled, looking admiringly at Raj's outfit. So, where did you get the sari? It's my wife's. Luckily, she's a very big lady, so it's a good fit. Raj lowered his voice for a moment and looked around so no one else could hear. She doesn't know I've got it on, so if you see her, it's best not to mention it. It's okay, Raj, we won't, said Dennis. Thank you so much. Good tip about your headmaster, Mr. Hawtrey, yes, said Raj with a wink of his eyeliner-caked eye. Oh, yeah, thank you, Raj, said Dennis, winking back. What's that about Hawtrey? Asked John. Oh, nothing. He just likes to read the Sunday Telegraph, that's all, said Dennis. Well, we'd better go. We're going to be late, said John, tugging his brother's arm. Just this bag of quavers, please, Raj. Buy 2 bags of quavers, I give you 1 extra for free, said Raj with great delight at his new special offer. All right, then, said John. That sounds good. He picked up another bag of quavers and gave it to Dennis. Raj then produced a single quaver from a bag. And there is your free quaver. So that's 2 bags of quavers, 58p. Thank you so much. John looked confused. Good luck today, Dennis, exclaimed Raj as the 2 boys left his shop. I'll be thinking of you. Oh, jeez. Right, there's one last. This is the last chapter, 22. One Thing Left to Do is the name of the chapter. And it's read this chapter. He's got to apologise to the French teacher. Entering the school gates, Dennis spotted Darvesh waiting for him holding a brand new football. Do you fancy a kickabout? Asked Darvesh. My mum bought me this yesterday. We're allowed to play with proper footballs in the playground now, he added, bouncing the black ball triumphantly. Really? Said Dennis. I wonder why Hawtrey changed his mind. Do you want to play then? Asked Darvesh eagerly. At that moment, Dennis saw Miss Windsor parking her yellow Citroën 2CV. It wasn't so much a car, more a dustbin on wheels, but it was French, and she loved it. I'll catch up with you at break, okay? Said Dennis. Okay, Dennis, we'll have a proper game then, replied Darvesh, doing keepy-uppies as he made his way to the classroom. John, wait here a moment, will you? Said Dennis. There's one thing I still need to do. Dennis took a deep breath. Miss, he called out. John hung back a little. Oh, it's you, said Miss Windsor frostily. What do you want? I just want to say I'm really sorry. I'm sorry. I really shouldn't have said that. You didn't have a good French accent. Miss Windsor remained silent, and Dennis squirmed, trying to think of something else to say. Because you do. You actually have a really good French accent, Miss Mademoiselle. It sounds like you are actually a proper French person. Well, thank you, Dennis, or merci beaucoup, Denise, as I would say in Francais, said Miss Windsor, warming a little. Well done on Saturday. Wonderful match. You actually looked very convincing in a dress, you know. Thank you, miss. Actually, I'm glad you're here, said Miss Windsor. You see, I've written a play. Oh, yes, said Dennis with trepidation. It's a play about the life of Joan of Arc, the 15th century French religious martyr. Wow, that sounds, none of the girls want to play her. Anyway, I thought it would be fascinating to have a boy play her, as she, of course, was a girl who wore boys' clothing, Dennis, I think you would make a very memorable Joan. Dennis looked to his brother for help, but John was just smirking. Well, it sounds interesting. Wonderful. Let's meet up at break time and discuss it over a pan au chocolat. Okay, miss, said Dennis, trying to hide his dread. He walked away slowly and quietly, as you might retreat from a bomb that may be about to go off. Oh, I should have said the play's entirely in French. Au revoir, she called after him. Au revoir, he called back in the most un-French accent he could manage. Now that I can't wait to see, said John, laughing. As they walked off together towards the main school building, John put his arm around him. Dennis smiled. The world felt different. Did it? Ah! Oh, I did it. Amazing. I finished the book. Right. Goodbye, book. Forever. Frida's celebrating as well. Well, I hope that's, I hope this has given you a taste of, I don't know. I'm so glad I don't have to take that book to Oslo with me, actually. That's the thing. I was dreading having to pack that and just get back into it. I didn't want to. I wanted to just finish it. It was a real glimpse into, it was definitely something, wasn't it? That was definitely an experience. I think we can all say we've had an experience from that book. Not a good one, I would say, but definitely something, definitely a something experience. Where's this go? I thought it was here. Where is that? Thank you, Aurelia. Your hands are exquisite, Maya. That's very nice of you to say. I didn't know, said Grey's Fox, that I was hetero until I was 33 or so. Hopefully I'm an outlier there. You didn't know you... Oh, sorry, you were... So you didn't know you weren't hetero. I read it wrong. And I was about to say, that's really kind of very open-minded and keeping your options open. I like it. But no, you didn't know you weren't hetero. Okay, got it. That's more common, I suspect. I gotta read that right. Hopefully I'm an outlier there. As well, I don't know actually, guys. I mean, sexuality it can change, I think sexuality, people say it's set in stone, but it's not necessarily. I think, I think it would have probably, it was probably always there. Of course, it's not like you went from being completely straight to completely gay, I suspect. But also, it's also being able to understand yourself and, accept yourself for who you are. I think that's an important thing to be able to do, isn't it? Abina, I have a good song to play after if you're up for it. I don't think I am. I'm really done. It's wiped me out, that book. Save it for the next stream. Save it for the next one and we'll watch it then, yeah? It's quite a lot of product placement in the book. I hope he wasn't paid for any of it. Actually, no, I know. You won't like it. I need to stop this running gag. You know I won't like the song. Look, I might. I mean, and also I might not like it, but in a good way. It might be like, oh my god, this is awful, but but that's okay. But I'm just not up for it right now. And it was all a dream. Imagine if you did that. I would have just literally taken the book and burnt it there and then. I actually think that was okay of Raj, except he should have asked his wife to borrow it. He should have, yeah. And Raj is a scam artist, basically. Yes. Basically. So what should I do with the book now? Should I just throw it in the bin? Should I recycle it? Well, obviously I'll recycle it, right? So that's the minimum thing I'll do. But should I go as far as to burn it in some kind of ceremony? And maybe create like a David Williams stuffed toy somehow and then put him on top of the book and do some incantations? And I don't know. Williams could have kept some of this for therapy. I just wonder if the book was sort of his way of therapy. Maybe his book was his... Like, what do we think Williams has got out? What do we think... What kind of person do we think who is Williams? Like, so in this book, out of all the characters that have been written down, which one of them is closest to Williams? Do we think? Or is he just spread himself over all the characters? That does sound kind of rude, and that's also fine because it's Williams. That's what he would do. He would spread himself over the characters. Like butter. Like curdled butter. Who is Williams? Here we go. It's the poll. It's the poll to end all polls. Who is Williams? I'll tell you who is not. It's not fucking Lisa. Is it Dad? I don't think it's... maybe it's Raj. Yeah, it's true. I think it's and maybe Hortrade too as well, right? But it's good. We got Denise in there. These are good options. These are good options. They're all sort of, like none of them. Like, of course, none of them are perfectly Williams. But which is the closest? Which is the closest one? That's a good poll. Thanks for setting that up. Storage doesn't know what to say. We're lost for words. Errol. Okay, so can we never ever read any Williams ever again? So this is the next question. Because the thing is, as bad as that book was, I have quite enjoyed reading it to you all. And I'm just wondering what kind of experience we might have with an actual good book. But also, in many ways, that was even though it was a bad book, it was quite good for the situation. It was appropriate in many, many ways, and it ticked a lot of boxes. And so I don't know, it's gonna be tough to find something for the next, it would be quite nice if you're into it. I don't have to, but I wouldn't mind reading something else. But the question is what? I have no idea. And I sort of agree. Maybe not Williams again, huh? But then if not, then who? And it needs to be kind of short. It needs to be shortish chapters. It needs to be sort of relevant, you know, ideally. So I don't know, honestly. I really don't know. If anyone's got any suggestions, I'm very much all ears, and I'm very much open to the idea of reading something else. But it's got to be the right thing, you know. That's the most important part. So we all think he's Hawtrey. Hawtrey 1. We think he's Mr. Hawtrey. That's the one. That's the character's closest to Williams, the most despicable, the guy who's most hypocritical and easy to despise, and also in a position of power. Yeah, okay. No, I totally see it. He probably thinks he's Dennis, but he ain't. Radio says, Meja, you need a drink, and you need to bring that to Oslo so we can burn it together. So I still need to bring it to Oslo. It seems like I could bring some actual good things instead of that book. Grace, could we burn it? Do you have a fireplace or fire pit? I do. I have both of those things. The fireplace is the easiest. I'm going to assume the people who gave you this, if I remember correctly, haven't read it, or if they did, you might want to sever all contact. Well, I can't because it's my brother. And I think it came from like, I think that he was kind of being, I don't know how he'd ended up with it either. So he was like, it was soon after I'd announced I was transitioning. And he was like, I got this, I don't want it. You can have it, because it's, you know, maybe you'll get something out of this. He didn't give it me with hate in his heart, you know, that, like, it wasn't he didn't curse it. It's cursed enough as it is, you know. Really, it was less terrible than I expected, to be honest. Yeah, some pretty bad points, but it does feel like he was at least trying to be an ass about it. Or sorry, trying to not be an ass about it, even if he failed spectacularly at times. I think my biggest issue is that, well, I don't know. Thank you. Oh, listen, baby. We got some ass on it. It could have been worse, but it could have been a lot better. I'm at least very happy I had a nice bikini clothes on. Look how well this was going down. It took the sting out. It took the edge off. Pins and needles. Make a voodoo doll. A David Williams voodoo doll. Maybe we should. What's this, Aurelia? Cool. I'll watch that later. Thank you. Storage. I do that thing where you hollow out the pages and turn it into a secret box for storing booze. Williams was Raj, I think, says Storage, because he was given the comic set pieces and the kind, understanding adult role. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Williams is all of them, isn't he? Williams is too vain to be the villain or quasi-villain. He likes to play an idiot, though. The reading bit was fun. The book was horrible, but it did cause many chats, and we had fun discussing and moaning about it. Indeed we did. Though if your suggestion is either Dolphins or Harry Potter, your band... No, we're not reading... Well, we're not reading Dolphins. Dolphins don't write good books. Like, even worse than Williams, you know. That's the level. We could attempt to navigate our way through other issues for kids' books written by well-meaning idiots, or even wizard school books that aren't for turfs. You know, I've just had a thought. I've got, so do you remember Enid Blyton, Famous Five? The Famous Five? I've got a parody one. I've got like a parody one, which might be sort of fun. I don't know, that might be sort of fun. Although honestly, the sort of parody, are they sort of parodying themselves now? Do they parody themselves? Like if I just read the original? I don't know. But maybe the parody would be fun. I could read that. I haven't actually read it, so I don't know if it's any good. I think I got it as a present. You finished your castle already, huh? Ooh, looks very finished. Is that done? Looks really good. Oh yeah, okay, cool. But real talk, Maya, I have some old photos I need to burn. We could burn these things together. Yeah, okay, but I don't think that this book is in the same league, probably, as your photos. I don't know, but I'm guessing. You've still got 2 bags left. Okay, can I just to finish it off? Looks like most of the main building's done. It looks really nice. I want to watch some more Shogun, actually, think about it. I've got time to watch a Shogun tonight, maybe. So maybe that's an option. The famous 5 parody. I'll see if I can dig that out, and I'll probably start reading that when I get to Oslo. So I've got to remember to pack that. But that could be fun. It would be nice to do this as a regular thing because I do sort of enjoy it, and as long as you guys do as well, and that's, you know, that's good with me. Whoa! We just got gifted 10 tier 1 subs from Mr. Storage Heater. Oh my gosh. That's cool beans. If you are one of the lucky sub... Whoa, someone just fell off my glasses. Oh shit, that wasn't very cool. I was trying to be cool and it always goes wrong. Where'd it go? Bollocks. Sorry, hold on. Well, there's a bit off my glasses somewhere on the floor, but I don't know where it is. Never mind, it's not an important... No, it is an important bit. Where's it gone? Well, the bouncy car is going to be there for a little bit, so that's cool. I just don't understand it. Is it in here? It's disappeared. Oh, there it is. It managed to get into the corner. Right, thank you so much, Storage. You are an absolute superstar. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Is it because you enjoyed the book so much? Is it is it because you secretly really enjoyed the book? I think that's what I do, okay? So whenever I get a gifted sub, I think that's what it is. Whenever I get a gifted sub, that's when I put the glasses on. I think that that's the rules, right? When I get bits, I put them on my earrings. When I get some subs or gifted subs, I put on my cool glasses. That's the thing. And then I sit in my cool glasses for a little bit. Thank you so much, Storage. I really do appreciate it. Like I like to have some kind of purpose or kind of structure. And I'm kind of aware that a lot of my streams are very unstructured. So it's nice to kind of try to, you know, figure out a bit more themes and structured things. It's not my strong suit, but, you know, I'm working on it. You're gonna top the building, are you, Aurelia? Has the building consented? Maya confirmed not cool. What? Take it back. Storage. That was to celebrate the end of the book, but delayed so it didn't get in the way of book club discussion. Thank you, Storage, and yeah, I get that. Right, now we definitely need to read some more books. If you're a lucky sub, do you say thank you, Daddy? Am I right? You not to me. Don't say thank you, Daddy to me. I ain't your daddy, but I am your mummy. Thank you, Aurelia. Oh, I think you meant Storage. Oh, yes, that's what it'll be. Yes, thank you, Daddy Storage. Thank you, Daddy Storage. Everyone say thank you to Daddy Storage. I'm gonna see if there's anyone to raid, because I'm tired. I just want to go lie down and have a really stiff drink. That book wiped me out. Reading all those chapters, it just went on and on. I'm really, really happy that we finished it though. There's a couple of people we can raid, it looks like. Oh shit, I forgot, you know, so we got raided yesterday. And I think did she follow me as well? And I don't remember following her back. Does anyone remember who raided us yesterday? If anyone remembers it, if you could just drop it into the Discord so that I can, maybe you followed her or something as well. If anyone, it was like Tovanator or something, but I can't remember. I can't remember exactly what it was. If anyone's got her handle, then that would be great to get. That'd be great to get so I can follow them. But just let me know in the Discord. We don't have to do that right now. Let me know in the Discord, then I can do it at my leisure. I think. Ooh, local brick shop's on. He's got a February recap. I think we're gonna raid local brick shop because I don't remember us raiding for him for a while. Ooh, so let's do it. Raid. Ah, what you doing, Aurelia? Paste. Okay, we're gonna raid the local brick shop. Here we go, Tovanator. Thank you, storage. Let me I'm gonna copy that into my thing as well so I can shit, what am I doing? Twitch.tv. Paste that in. Good. Got it. Fantastic. Follow. Oh, it's going. No, I don't want to hear that. Oh my. Anyone ever say thank you, Dad, to me? The say doesn't make it real rather than pretend. It's a song, She Calls Me Daddy. I don't want to, but it's too late now because we're going to do a raid. Sung by a girl. Huh, okay, strange. Thank you for the link, Storage. Storage, beat me to it. Yeah, I just remember the name because that's not now the third Tova I know. I know we've got another Tove Bite or Bite Tove, haven't we? But she's the only Tova I know. Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed the stream. Thank you for watching with me. Thank you for watching me. And you know, we'll be back again soon. I think tomorrow. See how I feel. But definitely Sunday, if not. Bye, everyone.